are setting up the stream room. Big ass pool table in the middle. I gotta adjust my shit back. What's good, y'all? We playing 2K. Comment y'all tag so I can add you so we have some playing time. I want to start doing some supporter games, so play with them. Okay. Turn this down because you know 2K be out. Let me go share the stream. Yes, share the stream. All right. I played a little bit of Neighborhood. It was pretty cool. Park. Okay, there's a little delay on my shit. I just noticed that. So I can't watch the screen. But yeah, shit, we gonna do this road to 90 so we can get there. Yeah, I get in a quick game. Might have 3 already. But see, when you play against people's squad, you gotta know that they already got some type of game plan going on. Shit. Oof. 70, 77. Oof, my guys. Alright, yeah. let's go, just go to the game, fam. Oh yeah, let me go check the stream. Hold on. Shit. Oh yeah, let me go check the stream. Hold on. Shit. The fuck? I can't turn the volume down on my AirPods. The fuck? Oh, my iPad been tweaking. I don't know if I can hear the gameplay. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Turn this shit back up. Turn this shit back up. Get this stream together, y'all. Get this stream together, y'all. I feel like I still can't hear the game playing. Why is Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not hearing audio. Alright, after this game, we'll fix it. Y'all just gonna have to listen to me. Hold on, I gotta switch screens. Because I cannot play with this lag. Okay. Ooh. Good take. No microphone that you can use. Well. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's how we're gonna start out the game. Okay. 2 clean shots. Of course. Of course. That's how we're gonna start it off. Of course. What's up, Johnny? Appreciate you. I hope fix the audio. Might have to check this shit out. So I moved all my stuff in the damn Kevlar good. I moved all my stuff in the gaming room, and it just all wanted to start acting up. First day I couldn't get the not the audio, couldn't get the video to pop up. Yesterday I couldn't get the audio to pop up. I'm just like, bruh. And now today you can't hear the audio, so I'm like, what the hell? I see the audio, but y'all can't hear it for some reason. Excuse me. Oh wow, that's my fault. Or you could do that too. Good shit. Run. Oh. Not with the step back. Oh my god. Jeez. Anybody trying the Travis Scott McDonald's meal today? I'm thinking about it. I mean for him to do that, but okay. Try to get my assist up. Oh, what? I don't know if that just helped. My headphones just got a lot louder. What the hell is going on? Why is he standing so close to me? He didn't even go for that pump fake. I shouldn't even did that. Oh my god, y'all, I can't score. Okay. All right. I'm like, what? No. Let me see if I could get behind you. Bro, if you don't pick the nigga, that's the whole point of the pick and roll. Sorry, Westbrook. But they can make those. I don't get it. Okay, so Kevin Love is just Superman now. Is he technically the superstar? Thank you. Jeez. I do that all day. I don't know why it hasn't been going in. Like, I literally do that all day. Put your hands up, Westbrook. He was throwed out and pissed. Oof. That shit. Yeah, I'll let you shoot though. Good shit. Yeah, you should still not. I do not know why I cannot hear the ball. I'm literally looking at it. Go right now. I do not know why I cannot. Oh wait, I might know now. It's tragic. I should be using my iPad. Ooh, y'all can hear them fans going. It's tragic. I should be using my iPad. Alright. Fuck it. I'm not sure why I can't hear audio on my shits. I can see the audio.
The third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Really impressed with the shot.
Finish this game. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties.
Selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Stith is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Windler in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, I see my microphone. I'm like, it's right in front of me. Look, I don't care. I got this crazy concoction going on till I get a USB mic. Yeah, I'll be alright. Oh, that's hilarious. Never thought I'd be watching compilation videos of comedians, but here I go. Charge.
And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Windler. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Rockets leading by 8. From deep, Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thompson dishes to Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Love outside. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Money. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. From 18 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Money's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston. Harden against Sexton. Pass to Love. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And giving up some inches.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Stith. Nance outside. Outside, Sexton. Over House. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And there's money. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the 4 spot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Both free throws good from Money. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest.
Fuck this. Okay. I just passed the ball.
On their laurels and to continue to try to evolve, but with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Rockets. Damari Carroll comes in for James Harden. Stith against Westbrook. And for Houston, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Money passes to Carroll. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Sexton.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
For Houston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Just feels like I can't move or something.
Over to the left wing. Here's Money. Back to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Stripped away. The pass to Windler. He dishes it to Thompson. Yep, it counts. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Eric Gordon.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Sexton up top. Carroll covering. Stith kicks to Love. Inside. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Love.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Passes to Windler. drops in the layup for two.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Just met with my guy Howard at Jordan. He said they love to bring you into the family. Told you I knew a thing. See, I told you. Why would we not sign with Archie? That would have been dope. You earn bonuses. Oh, you get bonuses from Jordan. Maybe. Oh, maybe you always been able to do that. Fast break scores, easy. Only one. Pick and roll assist. Damn, I do get a lot of those though. Let's do pick and roll assist. Alley finishes. Yeah, that's good. Do a lot of pick and roll. I didn't see my name in now.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, one y'all see me
Yeah.
do, so you
Look,
gotta take a good
hold my
look at it.
control my breathing. I just this evening it's about 11:30. See the people on the ceiling, need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20K or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get the.
Bang. Whole lot of chops on your ass.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, man.
So pretty much in practice, I just be practicing.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Yeah, I'm sure like this for
Again.
my guy Kevin Durant jump shot.
Now we're rolling. Hey, right here. Hey, hit me up.
Bring it in, everyone. Before
Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Hakeem Olajuwon. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today. So let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. We're going to get a lot of shots today. I'm looking to get our shooting percentages back up in the next game. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
One more. And one. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, right here. Hey, good look, bro. Hey, see you later, man.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Keep the ball up. Freeze all day, baby. Shot! All day. Who got more?
It was right there. I literally shot right in the spot.
Oh, that's good. Three of them, baby.
That one just doesn't work. I moved from that spot. Still got it.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Two remaining. Crazy thing is, if you look at my free throw, it's like 60 something. That's what I hate. Come on. Don't let me make them all practice and then I can't go
See you later.
in the real game. So, he's on my green machine. I gotta get that. What you call it? I gotta get that going. So, damn, yeah, I'll have to go get it.
If you want bragging rights and a chance to win some VC, make sure to submit your best plays from NBA 2K21 to us over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And make sure you're following us on social media because we'll be releasing exclusive content that was cut from the show each week. You won't want to miss this. We're on social media at NBA2K_2KTV.
That's right, and we'll be talking to the community next episode, so make sure to tune in for that next Friday.
And every Friday after that at 4 p.m. Pacific time for an all-new episode.
Until then, enjoy 2K21.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Honey out there with Green, and it's Tucker in at the 5. And for the Magic, Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to Houston. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. The shot's good from Fournier.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Passes it to Money. Down low, Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And they definitely kept their eyes on the prize, put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's a feel-good game when you can win like that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Augustine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. And the first thing we talked about was the approach they're going to take against Russell Westbrook. He said because of the energy Westbrook brings to the court, the message he gave to his players was to try and match every ounce of Westbrook's intensity with their own. We can't let them let their guard down for an instant. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Money's gone 3 for 3 from the floor.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Here's Money. Offensive rebound.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Green against Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Westbrook. They could use a bucket. And it's Vucevic missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Isaac outside. Pass to Fournier. Ross in the corner. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits back iron. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Isaac in its small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Ross, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Fournier, that's for 2. Here's Vucevic. It's deflected. They retain possession. And it's Gordon missing. Rockets trail by 3. Money passes to Westbrook. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For 3, Ross. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. A nice shot by Tucker.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He had 10 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. He was impressive in that one. He contributed in a variety of ways. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Tucker, the pass to Money. The dish now to McLemore. Green against Gordon. Here's Money. Sinks the triple. Money's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Money.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best. Shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Green is out there with Money, and it's Tucker in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Augustine. To the right side. Isaac trying to break free. The Magic again can't hit.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode. Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robinson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for Houston. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They're scoreless since the first half. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ross kicks to Isaac. Ross with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Rockets.
Here's Tucker. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fournier finds Ross. Here's Vucevic.
Shoot it again.
Poked loose.
Shoot again.
Rocket 6. Isaac passes to Gordon. Over Green. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5. The shot's good for money.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Fournier. Isaac passes to Vucevic. That one drops for him. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
How about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hand steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Rockets making a change here. Doing the big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Money comes in for Danuel House. James Harden, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rivers. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. Pass to Ross. There's the triple. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, PJ is rolling, man. I know that defense is wanting to say, hey, pump the brakes, PJ.
Augustine looking around. Lets it go. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Vucevic.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Now the pass to Money. The feed now to Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Money passes to Tucker. Here's Money, guarded by Augustine. Back to Tucker. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Rockets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Back to Fournier. Offline with his 3. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Money. He's covered by Isaac. Shoots it. Can't connect. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Oof, I got to update the stream. I got a lot of stuff we got to interact with now.
Great game. I see you want to work on your 3-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Let's go. Stupid. It's gonna make you look foolish.
Again.
Hopefully I figure out how to play music for the stream. Let's see what we're doing.
Now we're rolling. Hey, it's right here.
conquest. That's how you always win the contest. Thanks, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he's
Trifecta, baby.
I was up with that count. Now you can't make it.
All day, baby. Hey, right here. Whoa, 3 of them.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Trifecta, baby.
Hey, I'll see you
Okay,
later.
please don't change. No more weekday.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Yes, sir.
I see him.
Man, I can't even watch this.
And I started making
Let's go.
water. God, it was supposed to be-
Hey, right
Just
here.
like that. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
That's satisfying.
Hey, see you later, man.
Something more savage. Go back to the corner.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
What's that?
Keep it going.
Poke, shoot.
Get your mind right.
He can't like do it right. Poke. There we go. After you do it about 3 times, it's like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do. Let's see, regular shot. Nope, can't make the regular shot. Oh, I'm saying 2K consistent, bro.
Next time, man. Next time.
I said Briscoe. Down the stairs, Briscoe.
What's up? It's Dame. Welcome to NBA 2K21. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to the season premiere of NBA 2K TV, brought to you by Adidas. Coming up, we have the exclusive global reveal of NBA 2K21 cover athlete's signature shoe, Adidas the Dame 7. Plus, Mike Wang has tips to get you started in NBA 2K21. Earn some VC.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great...
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Rose is out there with Kennard. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Maker. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Money out there with Green. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season? You feel
yes,
like
they
you
can.
Like you say, let it play out. Griffin kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Kennard for 3. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both free throws good from Tucker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the paint. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Kennard against Harden. Left side, Griffin.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Connects from three-point range.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
And that one, good. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Westbrook passes to Money. Outside, Green. The three from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this.
I wonder what happened.
We've got Green. Ben McLemore is out there with Rivers. And there's Money. And it's House in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Griffin. Singletary. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He had 16 points, and he was in a groove all game long from both the free throw line and behind the arc. And on top of that, the energy and hustle he played with was really impressive, which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Rivers. Then for the Pistons, Luke Kennard comes in for McRae. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bruce Brown. Rose in the post, guarded by Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Rose.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Money passes to McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And there's Rose on the assist by Maker. Rose has got 6 points.
A willing passer who's still learning. Maker keeps his eyes up and makes the unselfish play.
Green finds Westbrook. Here's Money. Fires it up. He doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Here's Money. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 3. Excellent D there for Money.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Tucker. To the inside. Shot's good for Money. Money's got 4 points this quarter.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here.
So hot, tell me.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Detroit, Maker out there with Griffin. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Derrick Rose. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 6 points.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Money passes to Tucker. And Maker sends it back.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Maker's averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. You talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
The Rockets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Westbrook. They get it again, but he gets it back. Rose passes to Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
You can fall in love with floating around the perimeter. I like it when Maker attacks the rim.
There's the pass to McLemore. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Good. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Left side, Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are fault. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Rockets leading by 15. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite build. They're the backcourt. Gordon out there with Green, and it's Money in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rose passes to McCray. And here is Maker. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone and just couldn't hit it.
And the basket by Harden.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Kennard. He kicks to Maker. Rose looking around. Here's Griffin. That one goes in.
Blake Griffin has a little bit of shake and bake in his game. Nice move off the dribble.
So here's Westbrook. Out to the wing. Puts one up from 19. No good from money.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The shot's good from Kennard.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Money. Pass to Harden. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Rose passes to Griffin. Over Green. And Griffin scores. The assist by Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Money. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And there's the pass to Harden. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And Derrick Rose said when he first attempted to come back from his injuries, he was playing revenge basketball. Now he just seems so much more at ease.
Yeah, I agree, GA. I'll tell you, he still has that competitive spirit in him. Yes, check that off. I think now he's just happier to be able to play the basketball injury-free. And to see his teammates and the league respond when he had that 50-point game, people were really, generally happy for Derrick Rose.
Griffin inside, guarded by Tucker. To the left wing, launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Eric Gordon.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Money. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact
of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Singletary tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Official back to house game. We'll follow that.